What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's having a great day. Today we are tackling a big project here, something I've never done before, and that is ceramic coating my brand new 2024 Mustang GT, otherwise known as Astro. Now, I've used certain ceramic products in the past, but today we're going to be applying the Adams Polish's Graphene ceramic coating. Again, I've never used this before, but I'm excited to learn throughout this process. I've done quite a bit of research here in how to apply this, and I want to give it a shot myself. So my goal for this one is to show you guys how I'm going to go about it, see what our result is at the end. Hopefully I can do it, and kind of give you the sense of, what it takes to do a ceramic coating at home, or if you think it's just going to be worth to pay someone to do it in the end. So let's go into the garage here. I have all the products I'm using laid out. Let's go take a look at those, and then we'll get into the start of the process. Let's go. This is the kit that we're going to be using today. As I said, this is the Adams Polish's Graphene Ceramic Coating Advanced Kit, which gives you like 7 years of protection, if applied correctly, of course. And that's going to be the whole kicker of today, if applied correctly. But the kit that I chose gave you quite a few different things. This is actually the UV tracer kit here. So it comes with a UV light, and we'll be able to test that out later by actually seeing where the coating is after I apply it and maybe where I missed, just to ensure that we get a really level finish on the product and we don't miss any spots. The kit also gives you some suede cloths here, applicator pads, and a few towels. Also, you're going to get this graphene boost, which I believe is just something to use after you've actually ceramic coated it, just to boost the actual protection of the coating over time. This one we are going to be using for sure. This is the surface prep, and there is a lot of preparation that has to go into a kit like this. I'll explain more on what we're going to use this for in just a minute. And then this is the actual ceramic coating here, guys. See, it's in a glass bottle here. Pretty cool. I've never used a product like this, like I said. So we're going to really see if I can do it, or if we massively screw it up. You guys will be there to watch. Anyways, I'll show you what else we got here. We ended up going with the Adams Polish's clay mitt instead of a clay bar, so this should hopefully speed the process up a bit. We are doing this on a little bit of a budget here, guys, so this is my little Harbor Freight, what is it, Bauer or Bayer or whatever, polisher that we're going to use. We do have some Hexlogic pads here. These are from Chemical Guys, which I really think what I'm going to be doing here is using the green pads, which is a heavy polish. I really do like the polish too from Griot's Garage, so I'm going to be attempting this combination. We're going to see how that goes. We may have to step it up to the orange pad, or I may have to change out and do a different polish here, just depending on how the car reacts. We also have the iron remover here, which is going to be a necessity to remove the little iron particles. And of course we got our foamer here, but actually what's in the foamer is this stuff here, Clean Slate by Chemical Guys. This is a car soap that strips all the wax, anything that's on the paint right now, any sort of protection, different waxes, whatever the dealership might have used or whatever you've used in the past. This takes it back down to just normal paint, which is really cool. So I have that mixed in already in my foam cannon, which we'll be using with the pressure washer. And this is a pretty cool thing I picked up just off Amazon. Check this little polisher out, guys. This is a little like mini micro polisher that I got. I'll put the link to it in my video description, as I will for all of these products here. As many that I can, I'll put in the video description if you guys are interested. This I all bought myself, guys, so this is not a sponsored video at all, but I'm excited to test this out with some of the different pads on some of the smaller areas. So I think that'll be pretty cool. But anyways, guys, I think that's really everything here. I have the car backed out. First things first, we gotta rinse the whole thing. After we rinse the car, we're gonna have to obviously wash it. So we're gonna foam the whole thing with the Clean Slate soap, and then we're gonna wash it by hand. After that, we're gonna rinse that off. We're gonna apply the iron remover, and we're gonna let that dwell on the surface, rinse that off, and then we're gonna soap the car up panel by panel and use the clay mitt. So we're actually using the soap as lubrication, and we'll clay the entire car to get all the little particles off that might be embedded in the paint over the last like 1,500 miles, which you'd be surprised. There are some sections here where I'm sure it's embedded in there. After that, we will do the final rinse, and dry this thing off, pull it in the garage, and then we can get started on buffing this thing to a nice shine. We'll be ready to actually coat the car. That is pretty good, guys. She's looking much nicer, actually. To be honest, just the clay and that iron remover actually looks like it did a pretty decent job at making this thing pop. I can't wait to actually get this thing buffed out. It's gonna be awesome. Let me pull it in the garage. I'll get it dried off. I won't make you sit through that. And then we'll start polishing. It's kind of where the fun begins. We'll see how good we can make this thing look before we apply the coating. All right, guys, it is the next day, the next morning, and last night we finished up with the orange compound pad and Griot's Garage compound. We went around the entire car, and it's looking pretty darn good. The only step I have left in the preparation process here is to go around one more time with the green polishing pad and the Griot's Garage polish. This is gonna be a full two-step correction on this, and it's already looking really good. Take a look at this. I'm not sure if it's coming through on camera or not, but it is looking great. I'm gonna go around the whole car one more time with the green pad and the polish, and then it is time to start coating. We are done with the compound and polishing stage here. The car looks pretty dang good. I don't know, like I said in the last clip there, I don't know how well you can see it in the light, but I think we got it looking pretty good for just a DIY paint correction here. I am super excited to see what it looks like with the UV coating on it. I hope it goes all right. We will see though, we will see. I got the UV light here, which is pretty cool. We'll be able to shine that onto the surface and see kind of like where everything is, I guess, or where the coating is. First, we are going to take a sip of this monster. Then we're gonna be using the surface prep here on the paint with a microfiber. We're gonna go panel by panel, and then we're gonna apply some of the ceramic coating, this stuff here, onto a small microfiber, or a micro suede, I guess, applicator pad, which is one of these. So we got 2 in the kit. I think that should be enough. And then we have a couple other towels there that we're gonna use during the application process. So now it's time to actually start the process. Let me get the panel wiped off here. We'll work in a small area. I think we're gonna do the hood first and just go around the car, you know, from that point in time. So let's go. Oh, I do see a little rainbowing effect here. Okay, I'm starting to see it over here now too. Got it. Okay. After the rainbow effect has dissipated, you can then take that gray suede cloth and start leveling out that coating by just wiping gently. After you've done a few passes with that cloth, you can then move to the white plush microfiber to buff the coating and make sure there's no high spots. Right there is where I left off. So the coating is on there. Pretty cool. So I guess we are safe to keep going. All right, guys, we successfully got the hood done, and I definitely have been learning as I'm going here. I've been able to do slightly larger sections of the hood, and I think we're looking pretty good here. I'm trying to make sure I don't get any high spots or anything like that, so I'm really trying to take my time and making sure I'm hitting, you know, every area that I can, not missing any spots. I'm sure it's inevitable. You'll probably miss little, you know, little things here and there, but I'm trying my best here, guys. So hood is completely done. Now that I have kind of a feel for it, I'm gonna do the fender, the door, this side of the roof, or I guess fender door, and then back kind of quarter panel down there, and then the roof and the other side. I think I'm going to save the front and back for the very end because there's the most detail there. So let me get to that. I can't wait to see the finished product. Well, guys, I think it's done. And it's looking pretty dang shiny here in the garage. Why don't we show you guys what it looks like out in the sun, out in the daytime, and we'll see if all this work was worth it. Well, guys, there she is, totally ceramic coated. Everything is finally done, and as you can see, it's actually a few days later when the sun is finally out, and I was able to wash the car here. Just got done washing it, so you guys can see exactly what this ceramic coating did and what it looks like right now. And honestly, I think it came out fantastic for my first time. I stretched the install over a few days, and with all the prepping, the paint correction, washing, all that stuff, it took a little bit of time, and I had the luxury of having a long weekend to do this. If you are looking to do this yourself, make sure you set enough time away to really take your time, do the proper steps, make sure you paint correct, everything is super clean, and then have fun applying the coating. The coating goes on pretty easy. It's probably the easiest part of the whole thing. It's just all the prep work it takes to get there. So I want to be a little careful here because the way I'm filming this, you guys are getting a sneak peek of the next video that's going to be coming out on the channel, so I can't show you too much. But I do have to say this, when washing the car today, it was an absolute pleasure and super easy, guys. It was amazing. I did a complete touchless wash today. All I did was take out the foam can and I rinsed the whole thing down, foamed the car up, rinsed it off, and you can see as I was just applying water to the car that was dirty, drove it in the rain yesterday, it just beat it up like crazy. It was insane. So do I recommend a ceramic coating for your car? Absolutely. Do I recommend doing it yourself? I do, if you have the patience for it and if you have the time. I will link the Adams Polishes kit in the video description, so guys, feel free to check that out. Honestly, it's on even better sale than when I picked it up last time I checked. So just on Amazon, super easy to pick up. But guys, I think this is going to be cool. We are going to see how long this lasts, and I'm going to do updates on this maybe in 6 months or a year time. I want to see how this actually performs. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate your time. Hopefully you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one. You guys have a great day. Bye.